Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Glass Man's world. So check it out, guys. We got some big old squash right on the edge of the sidewalk here, and some melons. Some we got a couple things going on. Hugo Coulter trying to get this mound going. Dug a couple um, little rows here for the water to soak in on the sides now. And wanted to show you guys this. This is really crazy here. So this is one tomato plant, guys. I've been showcasing this recently, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think last week it was like maybe to the wall here and was taking up about half that box. And I believe this is I would say a 12-foot, maybe 10-foot box. But that's huge, and that's only one tomato, guys. And I can't like prove it or anything. I can't like lift it up and show you because it would break all the branches and stuff. But this thing is producing beautifully. As you can see, there'll be some tomatoes popping up here in the next day or two. Those ones will be ready. Actually, could probably pick those ones and they'll be ready soon. But they look really red. They come off of here really nice and red. I can show you where the one stalk is. I found it last week. The stalk is actually right here, guys. That's where this tomato plant, that's where it all starts, right there. That's it. There's no other stalks anywhere. I don't know if it's fallen down and then re-rooted itself, because I know these tomato plants, they can get suckers off the sides that then, like all these little hairs, can actually turn into root. So it could have fallen over and then re-rooted itself, but this is an amazing plant. It's got all kinds of flowers coming up, all kinds of little tomatoes everywhere, popping up all over the place, all kinds of flowers. It's still flowering. This thing is amazing. This is one tomato. I can't believe it. This is phenomenal. I didn't see any red tomatoes. These ones are close, but they still got some green on them, so we're gonna let them be for now. But as you can see, we used to have a walking path coming through right here, and the tomato has overgrown that now. Today I had to like step over right here and bring the hose through in order to water, because I didn't want to smash all these plants right here on the side. So I had to bring the hose through, but I don't even know what to do. It's ridiculous. It's taken over. There were a bunch of other plants here. There was the other tomato plant. Last time that I showed you guys, there was the other tomato plant. There were two tomato plants that we planted, and as you can see, there it is. That one didn't make it. I don't know what happened to that one, but this one has now taken over and fully overgrown to the next tomato plant. We planted them like 4 feet apart, trying to make sure that they were going to have enough space on each side. We weren't going to cage them. That one didn't make it. It went quick. This one, for some reason, has just turned into it's at least chest high. Like, it's up to my sternum here. I'm only like 5'7", 5'8", but this is easily I'd say 4 foot tall, and I don't know how wide that is. I mean, it's taking over the whole box. I think this is a 4x4 box right here. It could be 3, but I think that's 4, maybe 3.5. But I think that's about a 4 foot section there. I think that's about 3.5. That could be 3 foot right there. This one here is 3, that one is 4. Maybe that's 3.5. But as you can see, this thing has totally taken over. It's at least 10 foot, 8 foot wide. I'm guessing. I don't even know. It's pretty amazing. And it's only one tomato plant. This thing is monstrous. It actually, I found out it's got a name. I believe it's called Audrey 2. But yeah, this tomato plant is amazing. It's taking over the whole entire box. Like you can see, this is a regular strawberry plant here. Nice, that's at least like a 2 foot by 2 foot box. And that's a little smaller than this size here. So yeah, that's probably like 2.5, 3 foot. And that's huge. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I tried one of these today. They got a little bit of a kick to them, a little spice. Okay, you got some bees doing their thing, pollinating. Thank you so much for doing your job. So yeah, we'll be able to harvest some more tomatoes soon. And let me see if I can show you some of these bell peppers over here, because it's taken over. There was a bok choy plant that's now getting engulfed. You used to be able to see that easily, and now this tomato plant is pushed over. There is bell pepper, or sorry, not bell pepper, a jalapeno plant here. And this could be another one, second one. Ooh, look, we got some reds down here. I wonder how spicy those are. So we got some jalapenos here. And then I think there's another plant somewhere under here. There might be. Yeah, you can see there's some peppers over here. So it's engulfed another pepper plant over here. And then there was this pepper plant, and I think there's another one somewhere right here. So there were 4 pepper plants, and we can only really see or get to one of them, and that one at the end. This thing is ridiculous. I don't know what happened, why it's become so monstrous. We gave it a little bit of some food one time, and it's bloomed, and this thing is amazing. I wish I could like show you guys how big it is with me compared, but let's see. You can see the bricks right there. These bricks are what? A good 6 to 8 inches, right? Over a foot for every 2, right? So that's at least like 18 inches probably for each 2, right? And then there's one buried there. But then you also got to think that this is raised here, so you probably want to start with that second brick up. So you go 2, and then there's another 2. You can see right there, boom, that line. Thank you, Paula. You know, I can't believe this is only one tomato plant, and I can't really prove it until it's completely gone and we pull it up and show you the root ball. That root ball is going to be ridiculous. And I'm sure that it's going to just seed itself, and it's going to have so many more tomatoes next year. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, I've never seen one bigger. I've never grown one bigger. My client here decided let's not cage it, and had we caged it, this thing would be taller than the wall here, and because it's leaned over, the root ball is right here. This is where the root is. You can see where the main stalks are right there. I don't know if you can. All these leaves are in the way here. Can I show you? But there's a root. The root system is right in there. And it's just taking over. The whole thing is just falling over. I remember the first day I saw it falling over, I was like, uh-oh. Let's try to lift it up, and I couldn't because it was kind of big, and I started snapping some branches. I was like, oh, let's just leave it alone. and we've just let it be, and it's completely just fallen over all on its own, and it's just taken its own life, and like it's now gonna start engulfing these plants over here. I don't know if I need to worry about that and try to move this. I don't know if I can move this. This is like, they got all kinds of tomatoes on here. I don't really want to mess it up. Start snapping branches and then we lose some tomatoes. I don't know how to keep it away. It's just going to keep on growing. This thing's going to spread out. By next week, we'll see how big this gets. I hope to get back here next week. I'll be crewing for Balloon Fiesta in the morning, starting tomorrow, and every morning for the next like 9 to 10 days. So I'll be going live every morning at Balloon Fiesta for Polar Dawn, the chase crew, and we fly for Dawn Patrol. So if you don't get to see Dawn Patrol, that's like 6 a.m. we fly. So we'll be going live at 5 a.m. Mountain Standard Time every day for the next week or so. And we'll come back here on Friday. Hopefully I can make it back after chasing and everything. And we'll see how much bigger this gets. Will it engulf all of the bok choy here and come completely over to the edge? There's only like 2 feet left, 1.5 feet. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's like 2 feet. 2 foot by 2 foot section right there. It's about to take over. But thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you, Paula. I got to get going. Just got to go home and make some more balloons for Balloon Fiesta tomorrow. That way I can have as many as I possibly can carry and have ready, because I'm going to sell out. So if you guys need any glass balloons, hit me up. They're $20. I'm doing them at 6 for $100 this year. So let me know if you guys need some gifts. And thanks for watching. You guys have a good day. I'm out.